All right, project 4.2 cyber safety quiz. We're going to make another Google form. This one's going to be before you click. We go down there, open up a new form, name it 4.2. All right, in the form settings, step number 4, select the following options. We want to make sure that the person can only submit one response, and we want to show a progress bar. So in the settings, right here, we want limit to one response. Okay, so right here we have all these different options. So we want to limit to one response, and we want to click on the presentations. We want to show progress bar. All right, let me see if there's any more settings we have to change. No. So once we're done with that, you can just hit save. All right, back to the directions. Step number 5, in the title field, we want to key in Cyber Safety Quiz Part 1, and then in the description below that, answer each question below. So I'm going to type out the title and the description. I'll be right back. All right. So I got Cyber Safety Quiz Part 1, answer each question below. All right, let's see what they want us to do in Part C. For questions, all right, number 7. Use the required question feature for all the questions in this form. They have to take these, answer these questions before they can submit it. For questions 1 through 3, we're going to create a multiple choice question, and we're going to key in the text. So questions 1, 2, 3, they're all going to be multiple choice, and I'll do that right now. All right, so I typed out my 3 questions. I want to make sure that this required button is all the way to the right. Okay, so they're all required. The way I can tell that they're required is when I'm not on the question, this little red asterisk is there. So I have all those. All right, back to the directions. Let's see what they want us to do. All right, so add a section. Now here's how we do this. When we have the third question selected, on the right-hand side, there's this rectangle. On the bottom, we want to click add a section. So this is kind of like the next page. So again, we're going to put a title for our section and our description. The title is going to be Safety Quiz, Cyber Safety Quiz Part 2. Read each question, determine if the example of using internet safety, and explain your answer. So let me type out that title and the description. All right, so I've typed out this Cyber Safety Quiz Part 2, read each situation. Now let's go back up to the top and see what they want us to do. Step number 12. For questions 4 and 5, create paragraph type questions and key in the text as followed. So I'll do that and I'll be right back. All right, so up here I've typed this message about Jacob. I still wasn't able to add my question, so I'm going to click the 3 dots and I'm going to click description. And here's where I'm going to ask my question. So number 4, is this a safe internet use? Why or why not? Okay, now I got to make sure it's multiple choice question, switch it to paragraph question. All right, and it's required, so that one's good. And then question number 5, I'm going to do the same exact thing. So let me get that done. I'll show you what it's going to look like. All right, so I got this situation with Matt. I'm going to change it to a paragraph question. Also need to add a description. And in the description, number 5, is this safe? Oh. All right, and that question is also required. So let's go back to the directions, see what else we have to finish up. All right, in the confirmation page field, key in the following message. Your quiz answers have been submitted to your instructor. Okay, so back up to these gears, the little wheel up here. So we have the general where we made it one response. In the presentation, we showed the progress bar, but right here in this confirmation page, we're going to type Your quiz answers have been submitted to your instructor. All right. So carefully proofread to make everything correct and accurate. They want us to change the theme to enhance it. Okay, so we're going to save that. Come back up here to the theme. We're going to choose an image. Let's see if we can find something about, looks like the internet or something. So you can just scroll through all these. When you find one that you like, you can pick whichever one that kind of reminds you of something about the internet. So I'm going to come down here to sports and games. Let's see if we can find one that looks something like the internet. And I'm not seeing any. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to change the color. I'm going to make it, maybe I'll make it red. Background, I'll make white. So, and I'm going to change the font to formal. All right. So now that that's done, I can close that. And last thing I want to do is I want to preview the live form. So I just want to click the eyeball and see what it looks like. All right. So there's my questions. Here's my progress bar. I can't go on to the next page unless I answer all of these questions. So I'm just going to put some general answers so you can see. Once I have an answer for every question, I hit next. It allows me to go to the next page. So that's it. If you guys have any questions, what you're going to do is just turn in this form this time. If you have any questions, let us know. That's it.